Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna be looking at the Hornet. It became available since April 15th, so this is the third battle played in a row, and I will call this video the Citadel Monster, because you will see why if you watch this video till the end. Before I bought this ship, I had been watching different videos from different bloggers, and I was actually a little bit hesitating. I wrote in the comments on the videos that, in my opinion, the Kaga and Chkalov, they more correspond to the realities of nowadays in the game, and I thought that they would be more overpowered than this one, but a little bit mistake. So the video I recorded, the last video you could see on my channel, is about the battle play on the Siebenprinzen, the Dutch light cruiser, where I shot down 44 planes playing against the Hornet and Vezo together. And that's why I was thinking that these planes are relatively weak. But this plane, as you can see and judge from this video, have their advantages. As every ship in the game has the advantages and advantages, and actually this one has its own. Oh my god, 13k of damage. It was a very lucky strike. Look how dauntless SDB planes looking great. So maybe the only reason I decided to purchase it, because of these squadrons, these planes and squadrons of such planes, which are famous for the Battle of Midway. And actually after watching movie Midway 2019, with the main character Richard did best. He was flying on this type of dive bombers, and to be able to do anything similar, at least in virtual worlds, I guess it's not a bad idea. Well, so you can be a damage dealer playing against cruisers and battleship, like here you can see. So I am accelerating, and now I decrease my speed as low as possible, because I saw the angle how those bombs fall. It's almost 16k of damage, oh my god. So 2 raids, 7 citadels, not a bad start at all. Yeah, playing, so the angle is very interesting, and it seems to me, I am experimenting right now. I'm trying to figure out what's the best option, how to throw the bombs to be able to do as much damage as possible. And if you hit, so the problem with air piercing bombing is that they can ricochet, and they can overpin or underpin. So to do as much damage as possible, you should be able to throw them right in the middle of the ship, to be able to get out the citadel damage. B-25C, it's another story, so it's just devastating. I wanted to hit over the tier heads, but unfortunately my teammates. So you see how much HP those dive bombers have, but if you throw those bombs not when the circle is almost well 20k of damage, 3 raids 40k, but it's actually will not happen every single time. It's only about some coincidence, I would say, because I did 2 raids with my dive bombers over Tirpitz, another with B-25s over Alabama, but this unfortunately will not gonna happen every single bay you will be playing.
Attention, reporting the target position.
These bombers are completely ineffective against destroyers. You can do 30 damage, 300 hit points or even less, or even nothing, so you can only spot them. You see the angle was not quite good, and it was dodge maneuvering, and that's why this is the reason why I couldn't auto damage only 700. But this is my client, and the second flight, and it's gone. B-25 is actually they're looking gorgeous, and I really like this aircraft carrier from historical aspect and perspective. So it's famous for its do-little rate, and that's why you can see these tactical bombers. And actually I was really interested in getting something with unique mechanics, and these tactical bombers, I guess it's something of that kind. Actually, B-25s are very effective against destroyers. You can see I will get 7k damage out of it. It's almost impossible to dodge when B-25s throw their bombs in the shape of the square, so the square is relatively large. Now I'm hunting, looking for another vulnerably easy target. I'm thinking about Tirpitz or some battleships at the EF square. Yeah, with them bombers you can do nothing against submarines. And actually I don't know why aircraft carriers can't do anything except sporting submarines. So they imagine a situation when you are left alone, aircraft carrier versus submarine. It seems to me like there are no chances to survive almost.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Well, talking about this aircraft carrier, I want to say that it's very situational. So you have to use it for your advantage and annihilate your drawbacks or disadvantages. So my clients are cruisers and battleships, because I can get citadels, and citadels, as we all know, these hit points can't be restored. The citadels, though the angle was not perfect. Some people, some bloggers I heard, they think that playing on CV it's very boring gameplay to most citadels. I would disagree with that. So I guess destroyers along with aircraft carriers, they do significant impact on the game of the battle. Without good CV or DD players, the game is doomed to be lost, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm moving toward Tirpitz. By the way, talking about my commander perks, is just basic typical for Halsey, taken from Midway. The advisable perks were to make your torpedo protection lower by 10%, but Halsey has for Midway another, like acceleration for dive bombers. I guess we have two types of them, and it's very significant it has impact. You can see that my medium fights fly relatively almost 8,000, not too much. I don't know why. So I'm still, as I said, I'm experimenting, so I'm thinking horizontally, vertically, in diagonal, so what's the best angle to shoot battleships to do as much damage as possible. So 800 means that how many bombs? 2 maybe hit. Why is it so? Still have no idea. Yeah, you can see that I've already done almost 80,000 of damage, and I haven't used torpedo bombers at all. I think that they are not as effective as dive bombers. The damage they can do only 4,500. The range for the torpedoes is, well, take a look. Voila! 3 citadels and it's almost gone. So the Bagration, if I'm not mistaken, it was. Yeah, and talking about torpedoes, 3 kilometers range, the speed 35 knots, and the speed around 115 knots. It's very low and it's not interesting. That's why I prefer using dive bombers. The gameplay of aircraft carriers, in my opinion, is very interesting. You have to you should be when you play on a battleship or even cruiser, you are relaxed. You choose the position, you go there, you find a target and shoot. But this cannot be said when you play on aircraft carrier. You should always be at the tip of the spear, so you should always think where to go, where you can be the most effective, when the right time to back up, pull back, and so on. This battle is already won. 2 targets left. And during this battle I haven't used torpedo bombers at all. Well guys, to buy it or not, this is the question, and I can't answer you whether it's worth buying or not. For me, I guess it's worth buying because of its unique gameplay, because of historical aspects, because of planes looking great, and this aircraft gear can be actually very effective. 6,000 of damage. Yeah, the angle was not perfect. I guess I should have thrown them a little bit earlier. And another battle that I'm going to upload soon. It was my second battle played on this ship. I got Confederate medal, and actually playing on Saipan, another available aircraft carrier, it actually wasn't possible for me, so I haven't got it there, and on this aircraft carrier I got it just in the second battle I played, which means that this ship is about causing a lot of damage. Well guys, I much appreciate your support by liking, commenting. Are you going to buy it or not? What do you think if you bought it? Do you like it or not, or do you regret possibly? I hope not. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, because other videos will come soon. I'm going to purchase the United States, the super aircraft carrier, because yesterday before going to bed I watched a video on the top tier channel where that guy was able to do 300 of damage just easily. It was a very beautiful game, and I think that it would be really great thing and challenge to do anything similar. Usually, if I have fighters, I try to locate them, to place them next to the aircraft carrier, so to spot the target. Yeah, the difficulty thing is to avoid throwing ricochets. That's why I'm trying to stop to decrease speed of it. Almost 10k of damage, 2 citadels more. As you guys can see, 17 citadels. It's actually my personal record. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day. See you.